Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so another rapper, man, has been in a situation where they found themselves getting shot, man. There was another shooting involving a rapper. And this rapper this time is from South Florida, man. He's from Miami to be specific. And his name is Zoey Dollaz. Now, this is a weird situation because Zoey Dollaz is one of those artists who's, man, kind of established, but he's still kind of on the come up. What I mean is, he's got a lot of close affiliations with a lot of big rappers. There's a lot of rappers who co-sign Zoey Dollaz. He's got a lot of folks that, man, he works with directly. I mean, he signed a Future. I mean, dude should be, he's at that right there, man. It's right there. That's the best way to describe his career. It's right there. Now, unfortunately, man, he was just out partying, trying to do his thing and have a good time. And, man, gunshots erupted, man, and gunfire took place, and, man, he ended up getting hit up. Now, before we get into the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and, man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, so Zoey Dollaz, man. Now, Zoey Dollaz, he's reportedly recovering after being shot multiple times in Miami last night. I don't know what's going on, man. All right, we just gonna get this out of the way. Man, do I think that there's something going down with rappers right now where they just being, somebody's got a red dot on them and just targeting rappers, like specifically? I get all those comments. I see all that. But I have neglected it this whole time. I always chop it up to, rappers always being closely related to the streets. But man, this is becoming a every week, every other couple of days trend. I mean, some ain't adding up. But man, let me continue. So Zoey Dollaz was shot multiple times on Wednesday night, right? Now, there's a journalist out there in Miami, and he kind of is like the center point for all Miami type of stories or rappers, and talks about Miami and knows everything about it. And based on his report, he said this, man. He said that Zoey Dollaz had been on his way to a strip club by the name of 305's Booby Trap on the River Strip Club. Now, that name is very familiar, man. It's a pretty popular place. So, a lot of people have gone there or have mentioned that place. And Zoey, he was, basically just going there after leaving another party. Sometimes this goes to show. Once you already been out one place for the night, man, sometimes it's just best to take it in for the night, man, and chill at the crib. I mean, everybody's supposed to be at home anyway, so I always harp on that point. But this is crazy because, if dude would have just went straight home after going to that one party, and I'm not saying this is his fault at all, but he would have been all right, man. But let me continue. So, man, many sources have been saying that Zoey, man, he's actually doing fine after being shot. And, there's no report of any return fire or any kind of gun battle that took place. Now, a lot of people have taken to social media to basically show their condolences for the rapper, man. He was actually, man, he was leaving Teyana Tayor's birthday party. So Teyana Tayor turned 30 years old, and everybody wanted to turn up for it, man. And Zoey Dollaz felt like he should be there and celebrate with her, which is cool because one thing about a lot of the Miami rap artists and a lot of the South Florida rap artists, they've got a lot of friends and connections in the music industry just based on location, because everybody spend some time in Miami to chill, party, do something. And it's easy to build relationships that way, and it's easy for them to get in the music industry that way, to be honest with you. And man, a lot of people who are rap artists in Miami have some really good connections. Now, there's a whole nother sector who are front like they got good connections and they don't know anybody at all. But those who are legitimately in the rap game, they definitely have those connections throughout the industry based on their location. Now, Zoey Dollaz, I'm not saying he didn't have talent, but he definitely had a lot more connections than he has buzz. But his buzz is all right. Dude has had a decent run in the rap game, so I don't want to minimize that at all. But it seems like he's just one step away if you look at his career. Now, if you were to look at his discography, you would see that his last super major release was called Ma Boule, and it was released in 2017, and obviously he's of some type of Haitian descent, or he has a close connection to the Haitian community because of that phrase and what he named the album. And then he had a release in 2018, another in 2019 being his most recent. Now, in 2019, he released a joint called Last Year Being Humble. And I can only assume that he was getting ready to release some more music. And he was just doing his thing, his industry thing, going out there and rubbing elbows with those folks who get it in like he gets it in. But man, it's crazy that he went through this, man. It seems like a trend with rappers. I'm not even gonna ease up off the gas on that situation. We just had a revelation in the Mo3 case, and then man, it just seems like a lot going on with rappers right now. Now, why would anybody want to shoot Zoey Dollaz? I have no clue, man. I don't know of any of his close connections or anything like that streetwise, and he's relatively quiet. So it's kind of funny, man, that he named his last release, being humble, Last Year Being Humble, because he seems pretty humble. He seems like a very quiet figure, and you see him when he relates when he's interacting with other superstars. It's from a quiet place, man. So you never know what went down. Was it a botched robbery, or was it somebody who knew him from his past? Because that seems to be a theme that's running on in hip hop right now, man. A lot of people are running to people who they knew from their past, and they won't either let past beefs go, or they're looking for some type of come up or clout. And I don't know, man, how people figure that they're gonna get clout off of shooting somebody. But I mean, I say that, and then I look at Gucci Mane's whole career. So I mean, let me not be a hypocrite here. And not to say that Gucci Mane doesn't have talent, but the shooting incident did drive a lot of attention towards him, and it was a sad situation, nonetheless. But man, it seems like a lot of rappers are getting caught up in being out in the street and getting shot at, man. Do not forget, man, the wolves are out, man. So in any situation where folks are limited resources, they can't eat, man, they got folks to feed, man, they're gonna do whatever they can to get food on the table, man. And I don't know why this point is missing most rappers. Dude, there is nobody who's safe when it comes to, prevent yourself from violent crime in a situation where people are hungry. Like right now, yeah, people aren't super duper starving, but people are in a bad place to where they might not know where the next meal is coming from or where the next check is coming from that's going to pay for groceries and stuff like that. And looking at rappers might be an easy lick, man, because rappers roll with a lot of jewelry. Rappers roll with a lot of money. Sometimes, and some rappers are just fronting. So I don't want to say all that to say it like it's Zoey Dollaz's fault, because it's not. But man, I could just, if I was a rapper, I would be in the house. I mean, it's studio, house, show if I got a show coming up, and mask on at all times. Because man, everybody keeps acting like we ain't in the middle of a pandemic. I don't know why. But Florida is wide open, obviously. And Georgia, man, Atlanta at least, looks like it's pretty much wide open. But the rest of the country, man, it's basically, the same thing that it's been since March. Like, folks have been trying to lock down, make sure that they stay safe, and take care of what's important. Excuse me. Now, Zoey Dollaz, man, I know this is going to drive more interest in what he's got going on and a lot more eyes on him. Hopefully he uses that to his benefit and can hopefully churn out some more music. And man, hopefully he'll get better soon, man. He got hit up multiple times, but according to the reports, he's actually in stable condition and he's all right. Now with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.